Breaking news: FC Barcelona faces major decisions on injuries, registrations, and key players for the 2024-25 season. Hello, football fans! We've got an action-packed update on FC Barcelona's current situation, with key players battling injuries, complex registration dilemmas, and crucial decisions hanging in the balance. Barcelona, a club known for its high standards and international stardom, has seen its fair share of challenges this season. From player recoveries to board-level appointments, and critical decisions looming over contract registrations, things are heating up behind the scenes. Let's dive into all the key updates, starting with a major injury concern and moving into some significant team decisions. Marc Bernal, the long road to recovery. First up, we've got some tough news on young midfielder Marc Bernal. The 2024-25 season has been a challenging one for Bernal, who was unfortunately struck with a serious injury in just the third week of Liga action. The promising talent sustained a cruciate ligament injury coupled with damage to the external meniscus in his left knee, a combination that has sidelined him for the foreseeable future. The injury was a major blow for both Bernal and Barcelona fans, as the midfielder had been showing a lot of promise. The road to recovery for Marc Bernal is going to be long and grueling. Following the injury, he underwent surgery on September 9, which was the first crucial step in the healing process. Since then, Bernal has been focused on recovery, but with a major setback like this, it's expected that he won't be able to play any further part in the 2024-25 season. This is a huge loss for the team, as he was considered an important part of their future midfield plans. Despite the severity of the injury, Bernal is determined to make the best of his situation. His dedication to getting back on the pitch is clear. He's already diving into the rehabilitation process, pushing through the pain, and staying mentally strong. For Barcelona fans, there's hope that with the right treatment and perseverance, Marc will return to the pitch stronger than ever in the following season. The club and its supporters are all rallying behind this young star, whose potential is undeniable. While injuries have dominated the headlines, FC Barcelona is also making moves at the boardroom level. Big decisions are happening off the pitch, too, and one of the most notable updates comes with the addition of a new board member. The FC Barcelona board of directors have agreed to incorporate Cisco Pujol I Sabat from Liga as a new member. Born in 1966, Pujol brings a wealth of experience to the table, with over 30 years in various business sectors, including real estate, renewable energy, recycling, hospitality, agriculture, and livestock. Cisco Pujol's diverse business background will undoubtedly be a valuable asset to the club as Barcelona seeks to strengthen its position both on and off the field. His expertise in multiple industries could offer fresh perspectives on managing the club's finances and exploring new revenue streams. Pujol's appointment is seen as a sign of Barcelona's readiness to adapt and innovate in this ever-changing football landscape. Next up, we have an update on one of the club's most talked about young talents, Ansu Fati. The promising forward has had a rough few years as he has battled through injury setbacks that have hampered his development. After initially bursting onto the scene with incredible promise, Fati's progress has been derailed by a series of injuries that have held him back from regaining his previous form. This season, there was hope that under Hansi Flick, Fati could get back on track and recapture his potential. Unfortunately, his struggles have continued, and it seems like the same injury problems are preventing him from performing at the level Barcelona fans once hoped for. At this point, Fati is finding himself on the edges of the first-team squad. While his talent is undeniable, the persistent injury woes have kept him from being a regular fixture in Barcelona's starting lineup. Fans and experts alike are hoping for a breakthrough, but as things stand, his future at the club remains uncertain. Barcelona may have to make some tough decisions regarding Fati's role going forward, especially if his fitness issues persist. Barcelona's registration dilemma, Dani, Olmo, and Pau Victor. In addition to the player injuries, FC Barcelona is facing a major dilemma regarding player registrations for the second half of the season. Specifically, Barcelona is awaiting a court decision that will determine the registrations of Dani, Olmo, and Pau Victor. If the court rules against them, Barcelona could be forced to take drastic action to get these players into the team for the remainder of the season. This could involve selling assets to balance the books and create room for the new registrations. For Barcelona, the pressure is mounting as the clock ticks down on the registration deadline. If Dani, Olmo, and Pau Victor are not registered in time, the consequences could be far-reaching. Not only would the players be unable to participate in the rest of the season, but Barcelona would also face the possibility of losing Olmo for free if the situation isn't resolved. This uncertainty surrounding their registrations is a critical issue for the club, and it could have significant ramifications for their plans moving forward. Graphic timeline of Dani, Olmo, and Pau Victor's registration process. If Barcelona is unable to register Olmo and Pau Victor, there could be further complications down the line regarding the contracts of other key players, such as Gavi and Pedri. In a worst-case scenario, Barcelona may have to delay the contract renewals for these two crucial talents. The club has already had challenges in managing their finances and meeting La Liga's strict salary cap regulations, and if things don't go as planned with the registrations, it could force the club to delay the contracts of two of their brightest young stars. It's a precarious situation for Barcelona, as both Gavi and Pedri are pivotal to the team's future. Delaying their contracts would be a major blow, especially considering the interest that both players are attracting from other top clubs. Barcelona needs to navigate this issue carefully and efficiently to avoid further complications. Graphic potential impact on Gavi and Pedri's future contracts at Barcelona. Lastly, let's talk about the possibility of Thiago Alcantara's return to Barcelona. The talented midfielder was part of Hansi Flick's coaching team during the preseason, but he left before the season officially began. However, Thiago made a significant impression during his brief time at Barcelona, and there has been speculation about whether he could return to the club in a playing or coaching capacity. As of now, there's still uncertainty regarding his future, but given Barcelona's ongoing challenges and potential future moves, Thiago's name continues to come up in discussions. For Barcelona, bringing Thiago back could be a game changer. His experience, combined with his technical ability, would be a valuable addition to the squad. But the club has a lot of decisions to make, and Thiago's potential return is just one of many things hanging in the balance. As we can see, Barcelona is at a crossroads. From injuries to complex registration issues and key player decisions, it's going to be a make or break period for the club in the second